I've started to see more rock slide off stuff as well, where like you hit someone with a rock and then you push the rock off like the ledge, and then it hits them again. Because I think they changed how rock works in one of their last patches like a month or two ago. I live for that. The bullshit level is spread fairly evenly among the R2 cast. Yeah, I agree overall. I mean, I think a lot of things are fairly flattened, but that's another discussion for another day. Right now, loser's fine. Okay, I can't do the grab hit anymore. Although that is what is going to happen, but I will give this set the respect it deserves. Good to see. His brain in the corner. This is the run back, and yeah, Raze won initially, but it was still like really close games throughout it. Double fair. Oh, just buffered fair from brain on disadvantage there. Gonna be the first stop. Alright, jab down to. Doesn't actually lead him too much, but like any damage is good damage. A little stall there. Full space there. Just gonna. Brain just kind of holding the center, trying to get a solid opening. And this was close. Raze able to jump out. And not being close enough to the bubble there. Okay, that was pixels away from connecting. Really important here. And that up B didn't clip Brain. Raze able to make it back. But that hit falls a little dicey. Ends up not mattering. Stock lead here to Raze. Yeah, the character icons in game and the player icons on the overlay are swapped. Confuses my brain. Just a little bit there, but Loxodont off stage. Something just kind of happens. It really do be like that. Get your sensitivity sorted. Yeah, I do imagine like minor things like that can make a big difference. But I'm here to push my box agenda regardless. I will say props to this game for allowing multiple keyboards to work on the same setup and just like multiple digital controllers to work. You wouldn't think it's that difficult, but a lot of games struggle with it. Yeah, in number 2. Again, it's like there was the SD from Brain, and like, you can tell this is close. There's just a couple of key drops that you need to like. Brain just needs to close that up. They're off stage, and I do like the way that the way Brain plays advantage state. He is going for a lot of raids, but they're relatively safe to where even if they don't connect, still kind of hold in a good position. I see a lot of Loxies who don't necessarily like throw it out that often. If they do, it's just like raw up strong. But I like the way the Brain kind of holds space. Puts a lot of pressure on Raze to make their recoveries count. Ooh, I think that's too hard for him. Alright. You know Brain wants that back here, but you can't fish for it, because if you keep Ranno and opening, it's just going to be a tech chase into a long Thank you, Trevor. Reverse hit. He still gets CC'd, but it's gonna be the first stock going back over. That's one of the more wonky reverse hits I've seen, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, pretty close second stock here. Brain is behind, but this is what we're talking about here. Percents are more, you know, a suggestion for both yourself and the opponent. That back air is not going to close it out just yet from this blasting down the stage, but this could easily be a stock. Raze makes it back though, with around 100%. Such a, like, this is literally the whole game in a lot of ways in terms of momentum. Like, getting this opening here can set you up for the entire rest of it, but Raze manages to get down throw into up strong, and now the pressure's on Brain to even things out. And again, if you try and fish for it, if you try and force that opening, suddenly you're getting tech chased across the entire stage. Really, really, really important. Up strong there from Brain. Oh, just a little bit of iframes left there for Raze. Able to avoid the grab. Able to keep this advantage going. Oh, the air doesn't connect in a little bit of an awkward clip there from Lox with the up air, but no one dies just yet. Good damage. Not gonna die at that low percent. One more down to up on the platform, and I think that's just it for Lox. Yep. Gets the tech chase all the way to the side, and 2-0 victories. Players are locked in, focused. The question is, where do you go game 3? Because yeah, I think Brain tried the Tempest pick in the first set. It wasn't like bad, but a couple things didn't go his way there, and I can understand being wary. Rockroll, oh boy. Someone's dying to pick. I can't tell you who, but someone's dying to pick. Could be from an SD. It could be from bad DI. That's all I know. Is that someone's dying. With these two characters on this stage. Raze is doing a really good job of playing around Lox pair as well. It's like if you don't respect it and you just get clipped once, your entire game just gets from this universe. That fair. And Raze wasn't able to make it back to ledge. Sprain has another zone life here. He is gonna connect, doesn't get the KO. But what was there is kind of a safety net. Jab, grab, back throw, almost actually closes up the stock. And again, just like rinse and repeat, get this set up there. And the fear of God instilled into Raze. Just gonna drift a little bit too far back, not gonna make the ledge. And here come the grabs. So much damage, but good call out there on the tech in place. That tipper down strong is gonna close out the first stock. And here we go. Tech just that there. Again, it's like you're only at like 60 and you just get sent so far off stage. It's so scary. Really good damage. Double fair doesn't connect, but that drift back, it's a little bit of a weak fair. Good stall there from Brain. He's been mean, and he makes it back to the ledge, but Raze is pulling this back. Okay, really important DI. That's a situation where it's like, you want to go away because you just got carried, but then you get hit, and it's like, if you're holding out, when you get hit there, you just lose your entire stuff. So really good awareness. Oh, I love that. That little bit of momentum there on the up tilt to get across up that shield. Brain wants this bear so bad. And you know, if it hits, like, that's just it. And you see, like, off the... You can kind of condition your opponent to be like, alright, I'm going to shield the bear. And then you just drop down Tomahawk. Get back there off stage. And a lead here from Brain. It's been really hard for them to just hang on to these stocks at 100%. But if you can get, like, 30 here, it matters. Okay. Forward. Just play there off the platform, but the slide off gets covered by the full charge down strong. We are even here. Last stock 8-3. Brain finds the grab. In the situation with the command grab. They're able to make it to ledge, but has full invincibility. Yep. Grab. The classic. The tongue doesn't actually connect there, which ends up saving Raze. Stage once more. Low recovery there. Make it back on. Get a bit more damage in. And the SD comes through. And we have game 4. Raze really wanted to close it out right there, but just he got caught up buffering an aerial, went too low, not able to make it back on. I see the vision. And especially like with Ranno, because there can be like very little gaps in when you have an active hitbox out, if you're not really careful, sometimes you can just press like one button too many and then go off stage. I've been there. This has been a very SD heavy tournament so far. That adds to the suspense. Anything can happen. Alright, playing. Good parry there. You still can like parry to cover landing aerial as well, but like, yeah, still really well played. Bit of damage built back. The tongue there from Raze. That was chaotic. That was almost just the whole song there. That back there, I'm telling you. You have to always be ready. Doesn't get the KO. The eruption gone. But it gets the job. That bear connects. First stock goes over to Brain. Gets it right back from Raze. And again, like, those Tekken place reads from Raze have been super crucial. If Brain doesn't start mixing that up, like, it's gonna add up. Grab, but my command grab beats your command grab. I've got disjoint on mine. And an SD again from Raze. You hate to see it. A little drift back there. It's facing on shield. They have a shield there. Oh, we're so back in it. Yeah, Brain like, now this is your chance. You got the SD. You have control of this, but these grabs are just not coming through. And that tongue is going to put you in a bad spot. You saw there, like, Raze is starting to like put on the needles, put on just like the poison stacks, and say, all right, you want to grab in the corner, you want to jab in the corner. That's fine. Because once you start approaching Lux, bad things can happen. So now, game 5. I think this is the first game 5 that I've seen here, from what I remember. And yeah, it's like, if Raze is willing to commit to that kind of just middle camp playstyle, it's kind of what you have to do versus Lux, to be honest, like in this matchup. Because if you try and like force yourself into a Lux suit, grabbing and jabbing, it's gonna be a bad thing. But if they keep doing that and they have poison on them, you just, you know, say, all right, I do 100% to yourself. I just hang in the corner, or you just grab ledge. Why not just do that, you know? That works. And so over the last couple of games, we've seen like these SDs and Raze come out, but now Brain's the one on the back foot. Brain is the one who has to close this gap. It's a rough start, but not out of Brain's range. But as good as Lox's grab is, Ranno does have the edges set up as well. Really, really consistent way to build damage in sense. Yeah. Okay. Very, very interesting hitbox of the up strong, and suddenly, yeah, we're back to even. And that was a really early stock loss of Brain, bringing it all the way back. But Raze, oh, I like that little slide off there on shield. Dealing so much damage with this whole interaction. Oh, double jab before it comes out. Don't think that's gonna be the KO, but Eruption is gone. You need to be doing Magma stacks. There's one. And that's just like a bit of a lifeline, because now you're off stage again. And it's tough, because, okay, that bear doesn't do it again. Like, the side blasting's on the stage, really, really helping. Brain's still alive. Gets the shield grab off the forward strong. We're trying to close out that stock with a bear. Doesn't end up connecting. I think that's just it. No eruption there. Last stock, but again, compared to how this started out, it's still pretty close. But can you close without losing your stock taking much damage? Edgeguard situation set up. Bit of an awkward attempted waveland pack, but then Raze ends up SDing, so we're dead even. Last stock, game 5. Brain starts us off with a grab. Neutral. Banning bear into a grab. Yep. This is what we're doing. Okay. Able to break with the up B. Yep, dash back. It's so dangerous to approach Lox. And it saves this small too. Oh, and the attempted F strong doesn't end up connecting. Now you're off that left. You're not gonna go into it, and Brain pulls through, closing it out. 3-2. Yeah.
Everyone follows the brightest.
That was a good set.
Yeah, for sure.
I still hate that about R2. That sets can be won with a ledge hog.
Yeah.
I just find it really anticlimactic, but still really good gameplay though. Really good gameplay.
For sure. Do I have to play R1?
Oh, probably.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, you can't because Uber's about to play.
You're right.
Oh yeah, I lost. I was doing good, and then I just got worried. I don't know.
You know, Ori will do that.
Yeah, the thing is,